Welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. Like, share, and subscribe. Whoa, boy, are we having fun here. I'm going to see if I can get my candle chart to come up. It looks like it might actually do it again. Grandpa's figuring it out. Grandpa figures stuff out eventually. Okay, so you see our first green candle of the day in the 5-minute chart here where it's green, green, green. Well, that's why I did the alert, because they were shorting at 269 times 7 to make that green candle. But that was for a whopping 5 minutes, and they paused it. And the second they paused, shorting times 7, which is 700 shares per blink, it went straight down. And currently they are buying at 245 times 1. And let me go through the pre-market here, what they've done so far today. Pre-market 245 buying. These are all buying. 205 and 30 cents, $205.30. They're down there buying. Oh, I wonder why. Gee, maybe because they did a couple weeks ago. They're adding to it. 201.60 pre-market. They were down there buying. The other day they bought at 200 for quite a while. I think we might see that 200 before it's over. Pre-market $240.50. So I'm gonna look at this blinking on the sell side this morning. Of interest, pre-market they were shorting for a little bit at 275, just briefly. And I'll show you I'm alive. I'll move my mouse. See, Grandpa's alive. Don't even worry about it. My mouse is moving. 275 briefly, 266.35 pre-market briefly. 265 times 2 was pretty prevalent in first 5-10 minutes. It's 200 shares per blink they're shorting, but the 7 at 269, and they did that 269, 270 area a bunch yesterday. Now the okay, we got the 269 blinking again times 7. If they keep blinking it, you can expect a green candle coming up here very quickly. They just blinked it about 4 times in a row. 5, there they blinked it. Oh boy, they're blinking. That's why Grandpa likes to look at the blinking, because it's blinking. And it tells you where they're going to go. If you're stuck in a position, you want to know that you can that there's hope for you. Say you're up there and you bought in at 260 and it looks like the sky is falling. Well, I'm telling you, you're going to see 269. And when? Grandpa's not sure. It might be today. These guys can do whatever they want. Might be Monday. Who knows? Place of substance on the bottom side where you want to buy is 225, of course. Possibly 209.80. They bought a bunch there too, but that's not a place of substance. But 225 absolutely is, and you will see 225 in your near future, whatever your near future is, and then you're going to see 229, 230 first, because that's higher up the ladder, and you will see that number also. Oh, wow, they're doing 16 at a time in the 255.50 area. 16 per blink. That's 1,600 shares per blink. I think we're going to get a green candle here real quick, guys. Okay, Grandpa's got to write this down. Bear with Grandpa while Grandpa tries to write something. 255.50 times 16, that means we're going to go right through that number if it keeps doing it. It will go through it on its way to 269 probably. Maybe. Grandpa don't know for sure. These guys, if they stop blinking, it goes down like a rocket ship. But right now, they're trying to pull it up. 269 times 7 is blinking again. This is so exciting, I can hardly stand it. Now, what does it mean when they're blinking out of range like this? I'm going to try to explain this again. First off, the market makers have the ability in multiple exchanges that provide liquidity for the market. That's why they're called market makers, I think. And what they do is they have the ability to buy far away from the price point and or sell short far away from the price point. Like they're shorting 700 shares per blink right now at 269, for example. Now, they own those positions because they can do that. When you buy a share, it's activated right away at the price point, and you own it. It's activated. When the market makers buy out a position like they're doing up at 269 times 7 right now, they own it, but it isn't activated until the price actually goes through it or to it. Okay? And once it's activated, they own that short position at 269. Okay? That's how it works. Then they're activated. Grandpa learned a new word, activated. I was going to write it down in my deal, but I haven't figured out how to spell activated yet. But when I figure out how to spell activated, I'm going to write it down somewhere on my screen. Yeah, they're still doing that, 269. They backed off on the 255.50 times 16. They're not going to do too much there, I don't think, because I think they're going to blow through it possibly here shortly. But Grandpa's expecting a green candle coming up in the 5 minute. I'm going to move my mouse again. See over here? If the next candle is green, we're going up, and Grandpa's going to talk right through it. And then by the time you get my live stream, it will be of no help to you whatsoever. So maybe Grandpa should stop doing this live stream. And Grandma says yes, so that it can actually help somebody. Okay, I will do that. They're pausing on the 269. I don't know what to do. They paused at 269, and she made a red candle so fast your eyes would water. This bus is going down. Let's see. Where are they buying? They don't need to do much buying when they pause that times 7. But the beauty of it is they're building up those positions up there. We have a minor place of resistance. Or not resistance, of substance at 269, because they did it a ton yesterday, and they're doing it more today, and they'll continue going back to that number. 269, 270 area, I would call a minor place of substance now. So if you want to sell that 269, they're blinking that 7 again. At 269, just every so often. This is so exciting. I gotta talk more. Okay. Grandpa's going to, here, I'll buzz through my chart quick. We got 5 minutes of cell signal in the 5-minute beautiful candles. We have a cell signal in the 15-minute chart. It's beautiful cell signal. I almost think you should sell something. Really, what you might want to be buying something. 10-minute chart, or 30-minute, I'm sorry. Cell signal all day long. The bigger the chart number, the stronger the signal. The hourly is a beautiful cell signal. You notice it's making an M. You ever hear about an M? That goes down to here. If you've got a pretty M, if you have a W, it goes up. But if you have an M, it goes down. That's charting. I heard that on one of them live streams. That's why Grandpa knew that. Oh, hourly. I'm sorry. I was drifting off. 4 hour, we absolutely have a cell signal. And not only that, we have one that's actually got the right signals. This is a good cell signal. It's telling Grandpa that we're going to probably see 240, 239, 240. They're still blinking that 700 shares up there at 269. 269 is in your future. That's a minor place of substance now. You can sell there and Grandpa will be happy with you all day long. Okay, nobody cares if Grandpa's happy except Grandma and my grandchildren. Oh, the daily. This candle's only, how old is it? It's not even a half hour old, but it's red. But we don't know for sure that that's going to end up being a red candle. It just looks like it's going to be. And the weekly, we're starting out a red candle in the weekly. Oh, today's the last day of that candle. It's going to be red. Today is the last day of this red candle. So we either got complete indecision. It's still in a buy signal, the weekly, technically. So I'm just saying. Okay, we're back to the 5-minute chart. This bus is running downhill in a fast hurry. And I'm going to get off here. I thought that 269 times 7 was going to save us. But they're going to have to do a lot more blinking. They paused it again. And as soon as they pause it, we just plummet. And they paused it. Oh, there it came back, just a blink. They're building up there, guys. Don't you worry about that. We're going to see 269. Grandpa just don't know when. But we might see 240 first. Grandpa's always been saying for since the price was up at 280 before, I've been saying that we're going to probably see 225 before we see 280. And we're going to see 280. Don't worry about that. There's no good reason not to make money when you can know about the blinking and the pretty candles. You should always do well. Grandpa does well. Okay, Windy Grandpa is going to say what? Grandpa's going to say, all good things are from the Lord, and I'm going to do another live stream